Well, what I really meant to say was, Europe's like the United States of America. You know, it's very much in its infancy, because the USA has been going for a couple of 100 years at least, whereas the EU is just getting going. It's very... So the way I look at it is, all these member state countries are all states. You know, you never lose your identity if you're Spanish, for example, or you're a Texan. You're never going to lose that identity as being a Texan, are you? But you're all part of the bigger thing, you know. And before, when the UK was in the EU, you know, I had every right to be here like an American citizen from California. I can go and live in Texas if I want to, no problem. I'm not a Texan, but it doesn't matter. I can go to any state in America. If I want to buy a house, I can go there, I can live there. I don't have an issue. Whereas now, because I'm British of origin, now I've got an issue. I can't just go places. I can't just go and live there and work there, buy a house there. All kinds of paperwork to fill in. And at any point they could turn around and say, no, don't want you. You know, whereas before, I had the right to be there, and I don't have the right to be there anymore. So I very much see myself as an immigrant. You know, I am an immigrant. I don't even speak Spanish enough to have an in-depth conversation. I can speak basic Spanish, but not really, you know. So I never ever saw myself as a Spaniard, but definitely saw myself as a European. And that's one of the big stumbling blocks that Europe's got, you see. Everyone in America speaks English. You know, if you're from whatever state you're from, you know, you might speak Spanish if you're down on the Spanish border there somewhere, but generally speaking, everyone speaks English. Whereas that's not the case. Not the case in Europe. You've got French, you've got German, you've got Belgians, you've got Dutch, you've got Spanish, and all speaking different Italians. They're all speaking different languages, and there's no way you're ever going to take that away from them. You know, as Europe becomes a state, a nation in itself, you'll never ever lose that identity. You know, if you're born Italian, you speak Italian, you are Italian. You know, it's like a state, isn't it? But it's all becoming part of the bigger thing, because the problem with Europe is they've all been at war with each other, haven't they? For centuries. British have been at war with just about everybody at one time or another. And it's a great shame, I think, that they left the EU, because the EU has greater things ahead of it. It really does. Unless some idiot pushes the button and blows it all away. But I mean, that can happen anyway, can't it? I'm all in favour of getting on with each other. I hate all these cops and borders and show me your papers. No, your papers aren't in order. You have to pay me more money to get your papers in order. And then we'll let you cross the line, you know, from here to there. It's all bollocks.